Hey, what's up, chat? Blookeeper here to help you keep your blues away. I'm so glad we're finally starting with our stream. Apologies for the delay. There's been extensive testing happening behind the scenes, as you may have seen in some of the messages I've been sending out. And fortunately, I think things are working okay. So if anyone in chat would like to redeem anything to see if stuff is working, then feel free. I have channel redeems now. I made I became a Twitch affiliate like during this past week, and I have blue balls that y'all can use to do whatever you like. Interesting. Okay, okay. Something did okay. SSG, you redeemed the bonk sound. I saw you do it. Did you hear anything? Because I didn't hear anything, and I do not know why. Nope, did not. Okay, great. So, which is crazy. Ah, my God, this is complicated. So, apologies for the scuffed nature of the stream. At this point, I might as well just keep it as a just chatting stream while I test some things out. But cool. Okay, so I'm gonna do the bonk sound thing again. Now, did you hear anything, SSG? Aha. Aha. Oh, what? You're kidding. You heard a bit. You're probably hearing an echo now. I'm going to go on mute and try this again. Okay, so what it nope, it was just my imagination. No, okay, cool. Thanks for bearing with me. It's I have no idea how or why this is happening, cause I can hear a sound effect play locally on my system, but it's not running through in the stream. It is a learning process. Yeah, no, definitely. I'm not worried as such. Okay. How about this? Is my other stuff working? Right. Yeah, okay. So, if for example I tell myself to hydrate, right? There's a sound effect playing on my system as well. Right? There's a sound effect playing on my system. Ah, crap. Yep, works. Okay, so seems like there's a little bit of a problem with the bot that I used for TTS and bonk. So the bonk thing is helping me also test if my TTS thing is working. So if the bonk sound effect's not working, then TTS obviously is not working either, which is fine. I can try and figure it out later. This is one of those things where the tough part is I can only try and get it working on stream. Because like if I try to do it off the stream, then it doesn't run. All right. Cool, SSG, you're here, you're hanging out. Really appreciate the company. And to other lurkers in chat as well, super glad you're all here. We have quite a few people hanging out with us. All right. Cool. I'm really tempted to test out other rewards and things like that. However, keeping in mind that there's a bit of an audience here, let's play some Witcher, and then maybe later after the stream is done, I'll change this into a just. You can test it off stream through the OBS setting broadcasting. Yeah, you think so? Oh right, yeah, you're right. I could do that. I know there's a testing I can broadcast to. Fine. All right, fine. Let's save that for later. For now, chat. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Don't redeem Bonk and TTS because they're not working right now. Just a heads up. God, if someone accidentally redeems it, I have no idea how I'd even refund their balls. I'll make a note of it. It's fine. I have like cooldowns. Instead of just streaming, instead of streaming, you just start recording and do the testing. Yeah. Cool. All right. It's very odd that the sound effect is playing for me, but not for you guys. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, I mean, there was something odd happening with OBS too. So I'm sure it's just an odd audio thing that isn't coming through. Is Creatabot here? Desktop audio, audio 2, BRB, HDC. Yeah, because I have it here as a source. Interesting. It's not showing up in my audio mixer either. Is this an advanced audio property thing? Nope. Okay, fine. I decided to put mine in the channel point once I reach 100. All right, that makes sense. But SSG, thanks so much for coming and hanging out. Let me give you a shout out while you're here. There's a lot of folks who should make sure to give you a follow. So to everyone in chat, SSG is a super chill streamer, much like myself. He's usually playing WoWa. Right now his streams are paused for a bit because he's got exams and stuff going on. But do give him a follow and watch the streams later. Yes, please, because I'm still at 69 and I hate it. Yeah, okay. I wish you had not said that, SSG, because if I knew that, I probably would not follow you. But hey, I'm sure other people are not like me, so that's good. All right. How about we go ahead and get started with The Witcher? It's been a long enough preamble. Okay. Do I have audio coming through? This is paused for a second. All right, we should be good. Continue. Why you blue? I love the funny numbers. I can't help it. I need to set up alerts for 6, 7 and stuff also. But yeah, so giving a brief recap, we've begun with the Blood and Wine DLC. We helped this guy lay a fairy tale to rest, essentially. There's a woman trapped in this tree. But now we can go ahead and continue. Oh crap. No, why am I on fire? Okay. But we can go ahead and continue just doing whatever we feel like in the wonderful French-ish land of Toussaint. Where did I even start? I just sort of appeared here. Oh right, yeah. I was somewhere near the Cockatrice Inn. Around this area, and then from here I just found myself exploring a bunch of different places. We still have a lot to look at. For now, one issue that I'm facing is I'm level 40 and like the quests and everything that I'm going up against are much higher level than I am, especially with like the enemies and stuff that pop up. So to make my life a little bit easier, I know that there are a few key places I can check out. We've got Witcher contracts? No. Which is that one? Night for Hire. There's a guy here somewhere named Moreau. Mutual, Night for Hire. He's got some like cool abilities I might be able to acquire. And of course, he's not popping up on my map. That's great. I'm pretty sure there's also like a master, not a master, there's something even better, like a really skilled armorer, blacksmith, whatever you want to call him, here in this area somewhere as well. He could give me some cool weapons, but he's off in the main city. So unfortunately, that plan is not happening. Right? I'm not crazy, am I? Night for Hire, Wine Wars. Okay, fine. Let's go do some other stuff instead. So we have a main story here. We're gonna pause that for a bit so that we can keep leveling up. Now this is level 37, so that should be helpful enough for us. Alright, okay, this guy's all the way over there. Easy enough. But yeah, there's so many things that I love about this game. One of them is that there are a bunch of side quests that will randomly pop up that like, and they seem to, a lot of them seem to just be picked straight from fairy tales. So you can just, in this game, and I'm sure those of you who are watching might also be aware, there are like these notice boards in each of the towns that you step in. So you pick a quest not knowing what it's going to lead to, and just find yourself on the most random adventure, which, you know, is a lot of fun. We helped one guy, like we basically had a mini National Geographic episode where we were helping a guy photograph panthers and all sorts of other creatures. And that was kind of fun. And we found out a very heartwarming reason, which is that, hey, there's a party going on over here. Let's go check that out. Like he wanted someone to help him look at a bunch of like scary looking creatures just so that he could click a photo for his daughter who's confined to her bed. Oh, Lynx Crag. Alright, I just went to Lynx Crag. That woman is not the person from Hansel and Gretel. What are you saying? Toussaint, okay. I think I remember passing by this area. I didn't know there's a whole festival happening here. If there isn't a quest for me to do in this area, I'll actually be really impressed. This is like just pure fun set dressing for the folks here. That's cool. Like, again, you know, the meow meow. What do you mean meow? Oh ha, panthers. Right. Yeah, that guy. Okay. For some reason I'm a very flammable person. But okay, it's nice to see people like hanging out here, partying, having fun for a change. Again, I feel like in the original, in like the base game areas, you barely saw anyone actually happy. So it's a nice change to see. My horse continues to just appear in the most random locations, and that as you can see in my mini map, I don't think my GPS is working super well. So okay, now it seems to be fine. You're too hot, that is why you're also flammable. Yeah man, sure, why not? I mean, Geralt is super attractive, but I just look at fire, of a bonfire or a lantern, and Geralt's are like, ooh, ouch, why, God, why is this happening? Oh my God, look at how pretty this game is. Look at that skybox. Games have come after this that look prettier for sure. Skyrim has been remastered, Red Dead Redemption 2 has also come out, and it has like a better looking Aurora Borealis. But when you're in the actual world of The Witcher listening to this music, it's so nice to see some beautiful sights. And they keep talking about how much this game and this area in particular feels like it's a part of a fairy tale. And that's an idea or like an aesthetic that they keep.
Faster.
That's an aesthetic that they keep hammering into you. Alright, Mr. Duquesa Stalker.
Greetings, traveler. Have you any needs?
I need to play Gwent. God damn it. These traveling
Mind if I glance
merchants,
at what you
just be
got?
mindful of the hair or else you're going to be playing as a bald witcher? Sure, yeah, if I keep stepping into the flames, you're right. Luffy, welcome to the chat. I'm good. My stream today got a bit delayed as I was trying to set up like TTS and other stuff and bonk. But unfortunately, those sounds only play for me and not for anyone in chat. I do not know why. It's going to be my goal after the stream or probably at the end of the stream to try and figure that stuff out. But how are you doing, Luffy? Are you going to stream Arknights again later today? I think it sounded like you had other things in mind that you wanted to stream as well. So sound off in chat if you have other plans. And also, why don't I give you a shout out while I'm at it? /SO. Okay. At Ore. There you go. Thinking, but I don't think it'll be a good idea. Oh, why not? To everyone else in chat, Luffy is another budding streamer, much like, you know, all of us are, I suspect. So do give him a follow. He's been playing Arknights lately. I think he has a lot of other plans and things that he'd like to stream soon. I wanna keep Pokemon only for challenges. Interesting. That sounds good too. Cool. So I have a bunch of junk that I could sell off. I don't think I'm going to, because I'm going to probably be crafting a bunch of things since I'm in this brand new area. So I guess I'll keep all of this stuff for now.
So long.
Good luck on the path.
Thank you, kind sir. Now, alright, also my chat is not quite as perfectly set up as I'd like. Okay. But whenever you do decide to stream Pokemon Luffy, I'll be sure to tune in. That's something that I'd love to explore. Okay, so just checking the map. I know I have an interesting destination here. I was hoping I'd manage to find a place where I could stash my things. Usually that's an indicator of, oh right, yeah, this is an area I'm going to be frequently visiting, but I have no such luck right now. That's okay, we can save it for later. Okay. Ooh, the Toussaint Office of Internal Revenue. Great, I love working with the government. You think my mic volume is a little low. Okay. Where is it at? I'm at 5. Okay, I can pump it up a little bit. How's this? Does this sound better? I'm like hitting a bit of a yellow region while I'm talking, so let me know.
You can't pull one over on me, Witcher. I can see you're a killer.
Mademoiselle, monsieur, we must remain calm.
Dang. Have you ever seen a government office where people are working at like 2 a.m.? It's pretty unique. I think good enough. Cool. Alright. I know this is completely happening because of the way the game and everything is set up, but it's just funny to see something like that happening at this hour of the day. Let me get a refresher. Perusing a notice board in Toussaint, Geralt found the appeal of a ducal clerk. The clerk was seeking all manner of vagabonds, knights-errant, and mercenaries. The posting did not seem to be an offer of Witcher's work. Even so, Geralt decided to learn more about this mystery job. Okay, sounds good. Let me just check my save files. Okay, I have stuff from here on thin ice, on voice wine buys. Alright. So, before we dive right in, ooh, what's this? The White Terror. Danger zone, do not enter. Any losses of life or property will be compensated. Oh, by Count Boris. That's nice. I did go for my KYC today though. It wasn't that big of a pain. Ah, that's great. I had to visit a government office recently to get my son's birth certificate.
Terror on the contract. Could be the same damn beast as in the notice though.
Okay. Yeah, I went to a place to get my son's birth certificate. I was expecting like I'd have to pay a bribe or something. Fortunately, it wasn't that complicated. I just had to fill in a form and now I'm supposed to wait for 10 to 15 days. So, all in all, not bad. So far. Widow seeks nanny. What? Oh, hey! What's that alert? Stretch! Alright, thank you for the reminder. Very important while you're streaming. I wish I could have this reminder when I'm just like grinding in NDE as well. Because I'm just sitting in one position fishing for like 45 minutes, which is not good. Thanks a lot though, Luffy. I'm glad to see that seems to be working. Luffy, you heard that alert, right? Transport security professionals? What? Armed combat and security services professionals. 3 wagons throughout it. Ah, fuck. Okay, well, looks like we have an ad break right now, so I'll hold off for a bit. Might be a problem on yours. Oh, it worked for SSG. Oh, thank God. Oh my God. Otherwise, I'd just be sitting here. Oh, wait. Take note, take note. Athletic man with no noisome habits, extended through and hydrate! Yay! Thanks, SSG. Okay, cool. Yep, working. I couldn't hear my raid overlay yesterday. Yeah. Okay. First, thank you so much, SSG, for helping me test that alert. I super appreciate it. I don't know. I couldn't hear my raid overlay. Did it show up on screen? I mean, my hydrate alert did show up on screen just now, as did your stretch alert. As for your raid alert on yesterday's stream, I might have dropped off before you raided someone. So yeah, not too sure, Luffy. I'm just like doing also chat, I'm just doing a little bit of like nothing too important right now because I can see that there's an ad break in progress. I think I should see that with that makes sense, Luffy. You had to do a lot of testing in order to make this figure some of this out, and fortunately it helps to have someone really nice and cooperative in chat like SSG giving you feedback immediately. Now, landscape portraits. As a graduate of the famed Faculty of Applied Portraiture at Oxford Academy, I am prepared to capture your likeness on canvas. Posing time depends on the size of painting and exactness of detail. Alright. Invitation from Starling Stragan. Rumors have been circling of late that Starling Stragan commits despicable deeds. While slander, and on behalf of Stragan, we invite all merchants to pay a visit to our haunts at the ruins of Arthak Palace. You're sure we can reach an understanding? Interested in trade in a variety of branches. Vermentino vineyard workers diddle their own mums, and one of them does his tattoo. Okay, fine. Cool. Okay, got a bunch of questions. It's a learning process for us all. Keep testing each stream. Yeah, exactly. At least that's one nice thing about streaming regularly. You can literally get, with each stream, you get a little better, and that's the best kind of progress to see. Okay, so annoyingly, I can't find the exact stuff that I'm looking for. I'm looking for a weapons wheel and an armorer's table. Can't find them anywhere here. So we're gonna take a quick break and leave Toussaint to go to my favorite village. I think... Lindenvale. That usually works out pretty well. Oh, it didn't work out. Okay. Are you talking about when you got raided, Luffy, or when someone raided you? Also, Luffy, how do you stream? Are you streaming off of a laptop or your phone? I'm just wondering how your setup worked right now. I know you got like a pretty cool new microphone, so that's helpful. I was wondering about your system. And can you see, okay, let's take a second. Can you see how dark and dreary and depressing Velen is compared to Toussaint? It's one laptop, I stream and play on it. Gotcha, okay. When you got raided, a sound effect didn't play. Okay. Yeah, so far I have not had a bad experience working with alerts that are directly running off of Twitch. But yeah, I've been trying to set up some alerts outside of what Twitch has already integrated in its own system, and that part has been a little confusing. Azu even mentioned that setting up TTS and other stuff is a little complicated. So, and he's right. Somehow I have sound effects running only on my desktop, but not in stream. So it's a bit odd, you know. Kinda homeless setup. Ah, man, don't sell yourself so short. We all have to start somewhere, right? You know, today's homeless setup is tomorrow's. I don't know how to say this without sounding offensive, so I'm not going to say it. Today's homeless setup is tomorrow's peak fancy Griffin Volante equivalent setup, you know? Like even in my case, cheap wired mic does the job, not gonna lie. I bought a 200 rupees and that is what I'm using. No, Luffy, SSG coincidentally is not Indian. He's from Mauritius. It's kind of crazy how many people... No, Mauritian. It's kind of crazy how common the rupee is as a currency. Like we have Indian rupees, Mauritanian rupees. I think Indonesia has like a rupee or a rupaya as well. Nope, Mauritian, but I also use rupees. I didn't know about. Yeah, no, it's crazy. Like, I think even in Legend of Zelda, they use rupees as well. Which I guess if you're like someone in the West, it might sound like, oh, rupee, a fancy made up currency name. And then you actually look up currencies online. It's like, oh, wait, no, a lot of people have this. Okay. Okay. So now my inventory is a little bit more clear, which means I can carry more stuff. I swear to God, my gaming inventories are usually far more organized than my IRL inventories. Or just, IRL. Okay, cool. Let's go back. Let's get out of this depressing ass place and go back to the pleasant world of Toussaint. Every day we learn something. Very true, SSG. How's your prep for exams and stuff going, by the way? Like, how many more weeks do you have with your exams, SSG? How much longer will they be taking? Cool. So there's this traveling salesman guy. We don't have anything to do with him. And there's a much larger crowd here at the Office of Internal Review. Which I feel like this is more appropriate for how this is supposed to look.
That is how long my family has been producing wine.
Producing plonk unfit to drink, you mean?
Plonk.
Which is exactly why you should sell Belgat to me, not him.
As a ducal clerk, I must look after the duchy's best interests. Belgard currently belongs to the treasury.
Oh.
The minister of the treasury has clearly expressed his desire that Belgard be handed over to a responsible steward. Yet, diverse troubles beset both your present holdings. Until you resolve them and thus prove yourselves competent, selling Belgard to either of you is out of the question.
Even wired earphones work perfectly because of the inbuilt mic. 4 more days before exams. Alright, cool. Once again, best of luck. Hope your preparation's going well. 3 hours, 10 minutes of me calculating and typing in a computer. Calculating and typing. Is it a mathematics exam or physics? Like, what are you studying, SSG? I'm really curious now. But yeah, you're absolutely right about wired earphones and the inbuilt mic. I have something. Oh crap, where is this? Oh god, alright. Apologies. Oh no, everything's really tangled up. Okay, maybe I can just pull this up. I don't know if you can see, but I have this. So this is what is it? It's a JBL something or the other wired earphones. I use this for like, OBS has a monitoring feature, so you can kind of use that to check and see if like audio and other stuff is playing. Financial reporting, my guy SSG, so good to see you getting into something related to finance. It's a really smart career choice. Okay, I think I fixed the problem. Yay, good for you, Luffy. What was I gonna say? But yeah, shout out to wired earphones, man. If you're ever like working remote and have to be on a call with like the CEO of your company, even something as cheap as these, wired in-ear earphones get the job done. I haven't tested them out for streaming, but even like the CEO of my company has been like, yeah, okay, so you spent like this tiny amount of money and you have these earphones and you sound 10 times better than so many other people in our 100% remote company who pop up on calls and I can barely hear them. So it's a good decision. When I recorded the vid, it was showing and sent sound too. Okay. All right. Glad to hear it's working out, Luffy. Okay, back to
Happy? This is your fault.
government repossession
You're
issues.
deranged, woman.
So chat,
Hark, good
Oh.
folk. No, Matilda de Vermentino is a cursed,
a spiteful lunatic.
Doesn't look cursed to me. Just really, really angry. Ticked her off quite a bit, you have.
Truly, how would you know? A shrew tamer, are you?
What the fuck? So chat, I am, oh, what? Plus a cherry of on top of that, I learned OBS had some audio enhancement setting for room echo and noise cancellation. Right, I saw. That's really good. I also saw, I think, I learned recently Discord has crisp, like KRISP enhancement for like reducing background noise. So that's good too. I mean, that's just for Discord, but just saying. And if you have an NVIDIA GPU, you can download their audio enhancement setting too. Yeah, anything to help reduce that background noise. If I don't speak right now, like I can see something happening on my microphone levels, and I don't know what that is. It's like really tiny, but there's always just a little bit of noise going. I checked my notification. You sent me a collab request. Were you finding the raid option? Lol. How can I enhance from OBS? Yeah, no, yes, exactly, Luffy. Correct. Yeah, I remember. I was like, it was the end of my stream. My brain was half functioning. I'm like, how do I raid? This is the second raid I've ever done in my lifetime. And then I ended up clicking on collab. I'm so glad it didn't affect your stream. And I finally eventually figured out, oh, okay, this is how I do a raid. Because like stream together. Yeah. The stream together and the raid channel quick action buttons are like right next to each other for me. Maybe when I set up my Discord, I will show you guys my setup. All of us should have like that just clipped on our Twitch. Like a recording of, hey, this is the insanity that I'm following. I'm sure this is terrible, but it works. And you know, I'm sure you guys might have something more elegant and straightforward. Oh, but what I was going to say, chat, is I made a decision regarding how I'm going to play through Blood and Wine. Usually, up until now, for the base Witcher game, I've been following a guide to make sure I make every single perfect decision. What I'm going to do instead with Blood and Wine is I just want to experience it as fresh as possible, which means I might screw up some things. So I'll play through the entirety of Blood and Wine. We'll see how it goes. And if something gets messed up, then I can always revisit this old save file here from, where is it? 22nd of May. So that's why I'm going to have a better experience both for folks in chat and for myself. I like to avoid looking at a guide as much as possible. I should go for my stream too. Have a fun stream, Blue. Thanks so much, Luffy. Same to you as well. You're going to be doing Arc Nights today, right? Instead of, and you're saving Pokemon for later. So anyone in chat, if you want to check out Luffy's Arc Night stream, then go ahead and take a look. Yes, Arc Nights. Cool. All right. A Shrew Tamer, are you? This guy kind of sucks. Geralt does have an insane amount of experience with women, so...
Better. A connoisseur.
I see we speak the same tongue. So tell me, the swords, you merely wear them to intimidate? Or do you actually use them?
Oh, great.
My trade.
I do not like this guy.
Not seeking work, are you? You see, I wish to buy a vineyard, Belgard. Yet that bloody bureaucrat's not likely to sell it to me until I settle my troubles at home, at Coronata.
So you got Belgard, you got Coronata.
It's botched in more ways than one. The herbarium infested with monsters. My steward gone missing, with an entire transport of wine. And someone's abducted my herbalist.
Damn.
Bad luck for one little vineyard.
If you ask me, it's that Matilda, her handiwork.
What?
Sugar sweet face, a temper sharp as horseradish. So will you help?
God, I hope I get a good fee.
Not for free.
That goes without saying. What is your rate?
You have like 100 different problems. Okay, cool. We're starting at 700. Sounds good to me. Up until now, people have just been paying me like 150, 200 gold. And it's like, what? Y'all are supposed to be rich. You got like vineyards and stuff. Okay. Can we get 260? Okay, no, we can't. Fine. I end up spending a lot of effort just for like not a lot more gold. And I have like 36,000, so I probably shouldn't be so greedy, but let's see.
That sounds fair.
Okay, cool. 140 extra. That's better than nothing.
Sure sounds like work for a witcher. Yeah, I'll help.
I am really, truly grateful. Thank you. My vineyard lies
East of here. Okay.
You're sure to find it. Now forgive me. I must talk to that quill pusher. I might win him over yet.
Interesting. I was kind of... So the reason I brought up the whole choice thing, I'm not going to look up a guide, is because I figured these guys might ask me to choose between them and help one of them out. But okay.
Psst.
Maybe the choice
You're a
spots are
witcher,
coming
yes?
up.
I heard you talking to that oafish ogre Liam. Disgusting man. The worst sort.
Oh,
First,
these guys were a
seduces with
couple.
the dashing gaze, the fair face, then reveals a coal-black heart. But that's all besides the point. I stopped you because I want to buy Belgard too. Alas,
Okay, she's
things
coming
are rotten at my own
up
vineyard,
pretty close,
Vermentino.
huh?
Strange coincidence.
No coincidence. I am certain Liam's thrown a stick in my spokes. Several sticks.
What problems have
My
you
cooper
got?
and blacksmith both have mysteriously vanished.
Cooper and
Man-eating
blacksmith.
plants have sprouted on my paths, and strange things are afoot on Pheasant Hill. The list goes on, but the crux is one. I must solve my problems at Vermentino if I'm to stand any chance of acquiring Belgard. Would you
Interesting.
help me before you help Liam? I'm willing to pay more than he's offered you.
Okay. Okay, so Liam, I was able to get 840 out of Liam. Wait. Right. I was able to get 840 out of Liam. So, lady, if you want to afford me, I'd need like 870. She's not going to pay that much. I'll go up to 900, but there's no way I'll get that.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's not an amount I can afford.
Alright, you're gonna end up paying me 840 as well, aren't you?
I sense we're close.
Okay.
Very close.
So yeah, this is probably gonna be a little complicated, because how am I gonna help both of you guys out? Or one of you?
I sense we're close.
Okay, so I'm gonna make less money from her. Hey, 767! Bonus rate 67! Can we make this work?
Fine.
Hey! Funny number! I'm gonna clip that. Hopefully, I can make a clip of that, post it on my channel, and so the next time, Azu, if you're watching this, thanks for giving me a shout out, and 67, 67, 67. Alright, let's go.
I can help. At least try.
Wonderful. You've no idea how much that means to me. My vineyard lies due west. I shall stay here for a time. I must make certain Liam does not pull some stunt while my back is turned.
Gotcha.
Great.
Farewell.
So I'm caught between these two vineyard owners, who I suspect may have been in a relationship of some kind.
What happened to your head?
I have many decisions I'll need to take. Deal with all the problems at the Coronata vineyard. Interesting. Okay, and there's Vermentino. Solve all the problems at the Vermentino vineyard, and somehow I've already solved one? 1 of 5. Okay. Interesting. Wine is important, yet in Toussaint, Vermentino, Liam de Coronata. Gotcha. So, he knew he was treading on shaky ground unless he took a side, resolving to help Liam deal with the problems at his vineyard. Cool. So again, this is one of those situations where if I wanted the ideal option, I'd look at a guide. There's also an interesting thing where,
Works hard on the nerves, eh?
depending on how I resolve so many different side quests, it all feeds into one major umbrella quest where I can quote examples of, oh, this was where I was chivalrous, this was where I was just, this was where I was merciful, and stuff like that. So,
Great.
again, that all looked super complicated. Oh, hey, kitty. Alright, yeah, cats don't like witchers at all. Right?
Decent.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Seems I'm still hungover.
Usually, though, if you walk up to a cat in The Witcher, they're supposed to hiss at you because they can sense that you're all weird and magical. But yeah, anyway, let's take a break from using guides and just have a fun experience.
Master Witcher, have you any news?
This vineyard, Belgard, why is it so valuable?
You are not from here, it certainly shows. Before Count Crespi fell prey to the beast, Belgard belonged to him. As a man of wealth and influence, he guided it to immense success. Brought in rare grape varieties, hired skilled workers. I shan't trouble you with unnecessary details. Suffice to say that merging Belgard with another vineyard is a sure recipe for success.
Take care now.
Knowing what I know about what happens in Blood and Wine, I have... How much money have I got? I have 38,000 gold. That should be... I wish I could buy this vineyard and tell these two to just go away. I want some passive income.
Master Witcher.
Okay, fine.
Take care now.
Alright. So, what are we gonna do? This dude was a bit of a sexist pig kind of a person and was all like, oh, woman, shrew, blah blah blah. And she seemed okay. She stepped a little too close to me, which makes me think she might be using her feminine wiles to convince me to go against him. On top of that, if I help her, I'm probably going to make less money. But knowing what I know about Geralt, I think usually he'd side with the woman. And Liam just seemed like 10% a bit more of a jerk than Matilda. So, we're gonna go help her instead. And Matilda is the Vermentino vineyard. Matilda Vermentino. Gotcha. Okay. Hopefully that thought process works in my favor. I do have a theory that maybe this quest is supposed to help me. Eventually, I believe Geralt gets a vineyard of his own. So maybe I can partner with whoever I help from these two quests. It's no guarantee, but let's see. And once again, Roach is just stuck here. It's okay, buddy. I can try and help you out.
Run, Roach.
Yeah, run into this fence. Okay. Alright, there we go.
The locals believe all that's right.
Roach is like very reliable, but not super bright, in all honesty.
Begone from my sight.
I feel like we all maybe have a friend who's kinda like that. Not the sharpest tool in the shed, but hey, at least they're, honest and trustworthy.
Empty wine bottles. Leftovers.
And this marker is called Prophet Labodia's Footsteps. Here you can solve a problem related to the construction of Lebioda's statue. Gotcha. So we are going to place a custom waypoint and come back and do this later because our to-do list is a mile long as it is.
Giddy up.
And I did look it up online. Howlongtobeat.com says this particular DLC can take anywhere between 15 to 40 hours to finish. And 40 hours, if 40 hours is if you do all the side stuff, which in my mind is kind of reasonable as far as a game or an expansion might go.
That's it, Roach.
At the same time, I tend to be
Just wonderful.
needlessly very thorough. So who knows? Worst case scenario, maybe. Maybe we'll come back to this later if there's something else I'm more excited to play that I haven't had a chance to play yet. Cool. Big feat to fill the third group. I keep wanting to focus on something else, but this game keeps pulling me into other things. Okay, once again, this quest has been marked big feat to fill the third group. Investigate attacks. No one abandons his cart without good cause. No, we're going to Vermentino. I have work to do there. This game triggers my ADHD, man. And Roach is just all the way over here. Like, I'm glad you protected yourself.
Run, Roach.
Still, okay. Once again, back to Vermentino. I'll be super happy if by the end of the stream I can be done with Wine Wars. So that's the target I'm setting for myself. Okay, SSG is back. Welcome back, man.
Come on, Roach.
Right. So, Matilda had a laundry list of stuff to deal with. Fortunately for us, we have some hidden treasure to explore. Okay. Ooh, rot fiends. These guys can be a bit tricky. Okay, that guy's gonna explode. Oh. It's like it sets off a chain reaction of explosions as well, so you have to be really careful. Okay. What a way to go.
It's clearing up.
I'm gonna go now back to studying. See you later, Blue. Thanks for stopping by, SSG. Study well. I hope your exams go well too. And I'll see you all again. I'll see you again soon. Bye bye. Alright, back at it. Hidden treasure. Okay, cool. Nice. So, this quest is kind of like a, hey, you're in a new area, we want you to explore and search for certain things, and we don't want you to miss out on them, so here's like 10 different places for you to visit. An interesting choice I could make is maybe do like 4 out of 5 Vermentino stuff and 4 out of 5 Coronata stuff, and then finish the 5th one in Vermentino before I get locked out of Coronata. Cool. So this dude has some stuff on him. Give me that bread. Key to chest in sunflower fields. And a journal. What does this say? Thick journal written in a steady hand. The last pages, however, contain different handwriting full of blots and crossed out words. A mysterious gentleman has come to me asking whether I would agree to sell him the stock of barrels we are preparing for the new wine variety. I refused him curtly, for I know how much a new wine means to Miss Matilda, and how much depends on this wine's success. After all, things have been very tight at the vineyard these last days. This extremely mysterious gentleman has turned out to be equally extremely wealthy. He came to me again with a very hefty pouch. Bum blasted, it will be very hard to refuse him if he puts me to that trial again. Today I forgot to lock the gates to the barrel storehouse. I'm very ashamed, but what could I do? Miss Matilda is crushed. I won't touch that coin until all is settled down. I've hidden a sack stuffed with Nilfgaardian florins in the sunflower fields. I would not wish someone to find such a fortune in my home. He has paid me another visit. This time he wanted me to procure him the recipe for the new wine. I do have some honor. Barrels are one thing. I can make new ones, perhaps even better ones, but the recipe for the wine, I said I'd sooner die, and then he gave me the strange looks and shivers down my spine. I think I'd best barricade my doors this night. Got it. So... okay, so the suspicions that these people had about some actual sabotage at play has turned out to be accurate. Why am I finding loot just out here on the ground? Okay. So far, we know that someone was actively working against Matilda's interest. That could be Liam, it could be someone else entirely. Maybe when we play through Liam's storyline, we'll know more. Interesting. So I've been here before, so that's helpful at least. Let's go to Castel Ravello. Right. Once again, I cannot just randomly fast travel.
That's it, Roach.
Now, if this was... whatchamacallit? If I was playing on PC, I'm sure I'd have a much more convenient mod that would let me fast travel wherever I wanted. Unfortunately, I'm playing on PlayStation, so mod support just varies a lot on a game-by-game basis. It's unfortunate, but it is the way that it is. Where am I going? Right, I'm not going to the green dot, I'm going to the orange dot.
Can I shoot your crossbow?
Move it.
Okay, interesting. Right, that armorer and his armorer stable are here. Might as well top myself up a bit.
I've sweat dripping down my bum furrow.
I know what you mean, brother. This is the sunflower field? Okay. Wow, 76 florins. Oh my god. I'm so rich now. Okay, back to Vermentino. Vermentino. Right, we're gonna go to quests, secondary. Mine was Vermentino. Alright. Okay, so the next problem is... okay, 235 away. Roach, let's go.
Our knights challenge each other for sport. Leave us to summon a witcher from the north.
Good, Roach. This time you
Who would
came...
have thought it possible?
this time Roach came pretty close on his own. Sometimes Roach is smart and comes to where you're going. Other times Roach is like an Uber driver who you're not sure, but you suspect Google Maps is just not working on the phone correctly.
Move it.
And it's just they're like 5 minutes away, and then they're 10 minutes away, and then they're like next to you. Holy crap, what's going on? Nope, not good. Oh my god, an arc spore. Okay, not good. Okay, Gwen is holding up really well. Is this all one creature or... no, it's multiple, wait. Okay, now we're on fire. I mean, poison, acid, who knows. Okay, I have bombs. Okay, we are almost dead. Let's pull back, heal up, get Gwen back online. Why is this plant so mad? Stop it! Ah, crap, I died. Alright, very aggressive foliage. Did not expect that. Arc Spore. Okay. That's why I need to remember to save more often. But hey, it's okay. We know exactly what we need to do and where to go.
Hey-ya!
The dying is fine. It is not a problem to die in a game. Right? I don't mind throwing myself at a problem multiple times. The loss of progress, now that is much, much worse.
Why don't you all just get off my back?
Run, Roach.
Pretty unexpected to die that way, but it's okay. Here we are. At least we know where we're looking. Oh, this time it had 80 florins. Lucky me. Cool. Back to Vermentino.
Move it. Whoa!
Do monsters have mamas and papas? With sour and cream. Palmerin's well past 50 summers. Yes. So you. Oh, I would wet myself for him to choose me as his lady.
Dang!
That would show he's got birdseed for brains.
Alright.
That's it, Roach.
Yeah, some thirsty women here, huh?
If my lips don't stink of
Whoa!
my wife won't know they're mine.
Right, yeah. Really random citizen dialogue. Great. Glad to hear it. What? Oh.
Move it.
Okay. Okay, so we're gonna try this again. We're gonna save, because apparently auto-saving is not a thing in this game. And now we'll try this again. Okay, who wants a piece? You do. That doesn't hurt anyone. I need you to stay in one spot. Okay. Okay, superior batteries filter. Any advantage I can give myself is going to be helpful. Okay. Okay, okay. How about you? Okay. So there's a lot happening right now. Dimeridium, grape shots, superior northern wind. Okay, okay. We have some mines here. We just need to avoid that. Perfect, that's just what I needed. Ooh, look at that. What do you know? Somehow ice bombs turn out to be the most effective, and that's just what I need. Okay, you want to do some more? Where'd you go? Come back. Ow. Come on, let me target him. Okay. Right. Set this big guy on. Ah, it didn't last. Whew. We did it! Arcspore juice. What is this thing? Why is it so aggressive? Cursed ones? Cursed ones, okay. Looks like a flower to me. A hideous, disgusting flower. Arc spores look like gigantic, aesthetically unpleasing flowers with some of the traits of exceptionally cruel and bloodthirsty sundews. They are, however, far more dangerous than even the most colossal sundew. Their peculiar appearance makes them practically impossible to discern amidst other plants. By the time one draws close enough to realize what they are, it's often too late. Arcspores are cursed plants grown in soil fertilized by the blood of the dying. They are most often found in places which in the past saw pogroms, bloody rituals, or cruel murders. There are 4 types. You got brown, green, and purple, which is the most dangerous. The final variants that have been cultivated by maidens from Ban Ard is the yellow, whose strength is similar to that of its green-colored cousins. Cursed oil, Ard, and Igni. I didn't use Ard at all. So let's go ahead and try that next time we come across these guys. Oof, I got hit pretty bad. Okay, so now we have another spot here. Some more sabotage, some more dead people. I feel like the twist is that it's going to be a third party. Someone entirely different who's causing all these problems for these 2 people.
The key. In a place like this, that'd be interesting.
Okay. Read these orders carefully, for I will not tolerate any blunders. Report to the agreed upon location tomorrow and collect the next delivery of seedlings. We must intensify our efforts to infest Vermentino. Be at pains to arrive on time, for the team from the other vineyard will be waiting. I was right. There is a third person, because that guy was like Liam Coronata. And this guy is somebody else. Okay, I just need to check a quick thing, chat. Give me a second. Okay. Alright.
Apparently someone's sabotaging operations at Vermentino. But the
just
letter doesn't say
somebody
who.
named C.
Need to keep looking.
Search
Still find
Coronata.
out.
So Coronata is somewhere else, not marked here. Okay.
Looks like an Arcaspore killed him.
An Arcaspore. Okay. Let's see if there's anything else we need to loot. Not expecting much in this area. But this is pretty cool, honestly. So I'm guessing all of these locations, like they have a question mark here. So it's like, hey, we know we have all these question mark locations for you to keep crossing off. How about we make like an overarching connected story related to that? So you feel like you're making progress to something overall. You're not just doing one thing in particular. Which is good. I look forward to the opportunity to be thorough. Like, it's very likely I don't even have to do like 4 out of 5 and then do 3 out of 4 in the other quests. It's like these quests both weave into each other. For now, we're heading off to a point that's less than 500 paces away. So let's see what that gets us. Yeah, let's look at that castle back there on the hill. What the fuck?
You, hey, with the blades on your back. Help us! Look, monsters all about!
I don't work for free.
You've the look of a knight. Over there, monsters have come.
to do. That's it.
Which monsters? Oh boy. Oh cool, another one of you guys. All right.
What now?
Got a couple of good hits in with that. Okay, one guy down. Another trying to poison the life out of him. Okay, that worked well enough. Is that like a nest here
Giant
or
centipede
something?
spawning ground. Should destroy it.
Right. Cool guys don't look at explosions. Okay, I took care of your problem.
Thank you.
Sorry for interfering with your holiday, I guess.
Thank you.
I see.
like a lady. You can always get a new one.
Alright, fine. Ooh, okay, at least we get that chest. So that's something. This is going to be locked, okay. There are absolutely no explorable interiors in Blood and in the land of Toussaint. Alright, fine. Let's get back to our original goal. Also, chat, I think, I do not know for sure, but I think an ad break might begin in a little bit. I mean, 15 minutes or so. That'll be a good opportunity for all of us to take a little break.
That's it, Roach.
I sure could use one, but we'll see. Just giving a heads up. Feels like we're not actively at just one Vermentino vineyard. We're like we're going all over the map.
Faster.
So it's a bit odd, but okay. Hey, if it whatever works. Are we actually getting closer? Okay.
A high and mighty northerner dog diddle dunglicker.
Go, go.
Okay, I'm gonna go over land instead of following these paths. Just wanna get there a little sooner. Let's also switch up the bomb, yeah.
That's it, Roach.
Okay, looks like we're almost here. Oh god, more of these guys. Okay, Arg.
You're ugly.
Like just one of them really messes up your day. But they're a really cool monster type. Like, they're annoying AF, but they're so different from like all the necrophages and other creatures that appear. So that's good to see at least. Geralt thrives from external positive validation. Like, it's not enough for him to just fix an area. He also wants to see people happy there.
To kiss the ground you walk on, is that it? Just did your diddly witcherly duty. May a bolt of bleating lightning blast those bums at Coronata. A few drops of wine, and lo and behold, is he better?
Now I shall seek you a
Wine helps you see better?
1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Why don't you all just get off my back?
Ooh, alcohol, yay. I don't know about seeing more clearly, but I certainly like alcohol. Purple armor die.
Wonks, sluggards, skies.
We have an axe. Okay. Alright. So far, so good. Nothing too crazy going on. Okay, so this area seems mostly clear. Ooh, I knew there'd be something for me to loot. Okay. Toussaint color.
Give my wife a good long night.
Like, I can't react. There's just so many people saying so many things. Okay. So, how, if I wanted to search Coronata, the problem is it's not like it's telling me, okay, to search through Coronata, go here. Like, I can't even tell you where exactly the Vermentino vineyard is, even after having done this quest. So that's unfortunately not so helpful. But let's do what has been suggested. Deal with all the problems at the Coronata vineyard. So similar to that quest, we have multiple places to look at. Hopefully one of these will actually be Coronata. Okay, let's get to the closest one then. Roach, let's go.
Let's go.
I wonder if it ever rains in Toussaint. Doesn't seem like it. Mush, 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 mush. Alright, GPS is working okay.
You could make yourself useful.
Aha! So we do have an ad break starting in a few minutes. That's perfect timing, honestly. What's happening?
That's it, Roach.
Okay. I'll switch the screens over to we'll be right back once the ad starts playing so that we can all get a decent break.
If chasing down witches make you
What happened to your head?
Again, it's odd. Like, there's this whole mini village here, but then they don't have a waypoint. Maybe the game just wants you, like, the devs are like, hey, these people are players are just like fast traveling everywhere. Let's make sure they walk around a little bit. Which is fine. At least this area is beautiful enough that I have no problems doing so. Interesting.
pretty face is hardly enough if the head it adorns is empty.
Says the most foppish philanderer of the southern reaches. You do better to tend to your vineyard and look less to the grape-stomping lasses.
Yeah.
Master Witcher.
You were right. Vermentino's problems didn't come out of nowhere. Someone was behind them.
What do you mean, someone? Liam did this.
I don't think it was him.
No, no, no.
Wait. A third party is...
No.
Then you must find some. These are weighty accusations. They will...
Right.
Yep.
Take care now.
Bloody hell.
The big question is, where the heck is Coronata? We must find the saboteur! I will say, the accents... Oh, hey, Amy, hey! Stop by, say hi, obviously it's fun. I got to go tonight. Hopefully you can join your next stream. Alright, Amy, sounds good. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. For what it's worth, I did add a couple of new channel rewards. I added a bonk for 100 blue balls and TTS. They are not currently working, sadly. So it's still a bit of a work in progress. Hopefully by next stream I can get it sorted. Azu was right. Yeah, you saw the TTS. Yeah. Azu was right. Setting up those bots are a little more, are like kind of complicated. So hopefully I'll figure it out. Yeah. But anyway, thanks so much for stopping by, Amy. Really appreciate it. I'll redeem when it works. Yes, save your balls. Don't waste them. Yeah. Okay. Oh my god. Balls, indeed. Oh. What the hell? Okay. Okay, and I'm on fire again. Alright, let's...
Show me what you got.
See ya, Blue. Yeah, see you too, Amy. Ah! Oh my god. Having two of you guys is super unfair. I hope you know that. Okay, let's deal with all this stuff, whatever the heck it is. Oh my god, if I can survive. Ah, well. Oh shit. Please don't be too far back. These arc spores will be the death of me.
May a bolt of bleating lightning.
Yep.
Blast those
It
bugs
happened a
and
while back.
Coronata.
Okay, great. Why is the autosave? Am I like? Do I just normally not die at this game? Autosave interval is 10 minutes. Let's bring this down. Yeah, 3 is okay. Why not? Jesus. It's like I'm playing on Death March difficulty or something. It's crazy. Crazy, I tell you. Okay, to make our life marginally easier, let's go to the Chuchote cave and travel from there. We'll also get started. Nope. We'll start it with Coronata. Again, I'm sure a guide will have a more optimized way
Let's go.
of doing things. I'm just trying to do the best that I can. Ad break ends in 20 seconds. Okay. Chat, here's what we're gonna do. I will start another ad break. We'll go on a little bit of an actual break, and then we'll be right back. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so I can't trigger an ad break. Let's wait to run another. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, chat, we're taking a 5-minute break or so. I'll see y'all in a bit. Bye. Hey, what's up, chat? Hope I didn't keep you all waiting too long. We are back. I swear to God, these Archospores are like my Dark Souls enemy, honestly. Like they spawn and I just feel like, you know, that music starts playing when a Dark Souls or Demon Souls or Elden Ring boss appears. That's what I need when I see that Archospore health bar. It is pretty crazy. Alright, let's stick to going north to the Chichote cave. Not sure if my audio is picking it up, but my son is super cranky today. Which is sad. My wife is with him, so she's keeping an eye on him. Nothing to worry about. He's just doesn't want to be alone. Hopefully tomorrow I can spend a little time with him and help share the load a little more with my wife. Plagman's Bridge, built during the reign of Duchess Caroberta. This bridge was meant to facilitate traffic between vineyards on opposite banks of the Saint-Retour. It was named after a pilgrim quite popular in Toussaint at the time, a certain disciple of the prophet Lebioda, who on this very spot performed one of his many miracles, traversing the river without getting his feet wet. Alright. Wonder how he managed that.
Truthfully, only a witcher stands to best the beast.
So, this may not be the smartest idea. We're going to meditate for a second. Because I feel like so far the only thing I have working in my advantage is the northern wind. So let's go ahead, hit save, get you back. Oops.
Sir, help! Vileness in the fields! They're infested!
Giving me no choice.
I missed. Oh, it worked. Stab, stab. Okay. One of these guys is a bit weaker at least. Nice, okay. Okay, if I keep doing this, they can't hit me. And I can't hit them, but okay. Oh my god, that's not a good hit. Alright, one down. Oh boy. Stop it! Oh, is there one more?
Again. Should destroy the area if I want to get rid of them for good.
That sounds good to me. You're supposed to only grow in a place where a bunch of people have died. Oh well, maybe these are magically infused Archospores? I don't know. Hey, Supervisor.
Thank you for the rescue. You're one fine fellow, Witcher.
You're welcome. Okay. So we have more areas to explore. Is there any possibility that that big building over there is the Coronata vineyard? Coronata? Coronata? Canotara? I don't know my consonants.
What?
Can I do something for you?
Himself.
Castel Ravello. Okay. Coronata, right. Assuming this itself is Coronata, can I go to Vermentino, search Coronata for proof of sabotage?
Accent free!
It's just odd to me.
Say no the Duke of this, the Duke of that, not the Duke of Dom Diddle.
What? Please. Like some of the quotes are just
Why do
unhinged.
you stick around here like a pitchfork in a dung pile?
I have work, man. What do you expect? Supposed to search Coronata for proof of sabotage. I have no idea where Coronata is. Supposed to find it somehow. Like I have to assume this region over here is Coronata. But I don't know. Okay, I know it's in the plumb opposite direction, but maybe if I do things a bit differently, I can figure it out.
Is it true peasants gotta carve his cows himself nowadays?
Is this the wrong way? Like I solve all of Vermentino's problems. So, just because it's optional. Okay, no, you're right. Let's just continue with Coronata for now and see what that gets us. It's odd, I feel pulled in different directions. Concerned that if I complete one thing, does that mean I can't finish off the optional thing? But it's just indecision. Aha! Here you go! Coronata! The line's founder, Stefan, once asked a druid to help him be rid of the caterpillars devouring his wine. Druid suggested he raise martens, which love to feed on that insect's larva. Stefan duly took the druid's advice and soon eradicated the plague not only in his own vineyard but in all neighboring ones. In return for his bounteous deed, he was awarded a noble title. He chose a blue wolf to adorn his crest after he would decide he would look foolish parading about with a marten on his shield. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Now that we have Coronata, can Vermentino help us find what we want? No, it can't. Search Coronata for proof of sabotage. So I was right when I assumed that this one area would be Coronata. The only other problem is that, like, where in here am I supposed to look in particular to find it?
Heard of our wines? Better to die of
We
drink
have
than of
this
boredom.
area, it's fairly big, not open.
Every single lady keeps a devil's up.
The book of lust is hard and girthy. No one can grip the damn thing.
I'm like here searching for important, trying to do something important, and that dude is just singing a fun nursery rhyme.
Peasants gotta carve his cows
Is
himself.
Tarjan again? The White Terror? Okay.
Yes? Hey, welcome!
Okay, alright. How about... Is there a book or a note or something? Mysterious Gentleman. Mysterious Notes. Safe Conduct. Guide to Gwent. Elegant Stationery. Okay.
Criminy, a worrying cough.
The only other thing I can think of is while we're doing the Coronata quests, similar to Vermentino, something might pop up suggesting what we're supposed to do. And I think that makes sense because that's how we found that note in Vermentino, right? We're just going about our business and then a note sort of randomly popped up. So let's take that approach and see what that gets us.
What's going on there?
Oh, is this Pheasant Hill? Hey! Raw meat. Ah, should be pheasant meat at the very least. Oh, look! A peacock! Oh! That's exactly what they sound like at my dad's home. Ah, no, do the singing thing again. Ah. Ah! That's so pretty! Oh my god! Ah! Ah, that's sweet. Oh good! More archospores. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. I want better stamina recharge. I had something good. Great. Consume. Get back here! Okay, another abandoned site. One Archospore is doable, okay? It's not the hardest thing in the world. When you have more than one, it's just... Bro, come on. Game suddenly turns into like Elden Ring. What's the matter?
Out with it. I wonder how much a witcher pays in Texas.
Oh, what's this? List marked with the seal of Liam. Bogdan, we must take unusual precautions. We still do not know where these giant parasites are coming from, so put out additional guards. Burn torches day and night. Never let the fires go out. These plants are vulnerable to fire. Our forest herbarium is vital. Without the flavorings you secure for us, we will never manage to finish producing the spiced wine in which we have placed so much hope. I know men are afraid and do not wish to work, so instead of the sick, which I've heard you are overly fond of using, announce I'm raising their wages by 2 crowns and that furthermore they can repeat to the kitchen at the end of the week for a pan of pate. Okay. So Liam is at the very least good to his workers. So he doesn't make the best first impression, comes off as a little bit sexist, but
What do you want?
he's good to his employees, which in this day and age I have massive respect for. God, that sound! This feels like I'm in another land. I like it, honestly. There's a game I used to play set in ancient Egypt that involved like setting up villages and helping them succeed and do their best, and that particular sound would play. I have no idea what that creature that is. I always assumed it's like, I don't know, some kind of insect, like a really loud cricket or something. It could be a bird instead. That would make sense. Everything is okay. Whoop. Hidden treasure. Okay.
Come on.
Usually an enemy of some kind, right? Oh, guarded treasure as well. Ah, more of these guys. Okay. Okay, one down. But our health is low, so we should be careful. Hey, we survived! Jesus, okay. Whew, boy, that could have gone poorly. Let's get a superior swallow going as well. Is there any...
Dead. Just dead.
If there's anything I'd sink my points into, it would be something toxicity related.
Dead. Just dead.
Okay.
Blow itself didn't kill him. Bled to death afterwards.
Elegant stationery. V. So there was a C and there was a V. Coronata and Vermintine. Tino, Tio. Pick up the next batch of seedlings tomorrow from the Tesham Mutna hatchery. We need to infect another spot. Completely late because the team from the vineyard on the other side of the rivers got the key. Great.
Interesting. What have we got here? That's what I found earlier. No chance this letter wound up here by accident. Problems at the vineyards.
The Deus in the Machina. Yeah. Why can't I loot? There you go. And this is why, chat, when a game says it'll take 40 hours to complete, I end up taking 80 hours. Because I just have to grab everything. What's this? White Terror. Okay. So I think that helps us cover a lot of stuff. I still haven't found a sharpening wheel anywhere, unfortunately. What if before we go ahead and complete everything, or go to the Deus Machina thing, let's go ahead and solve everyone's problems. Also, we have a random hidden treasure here. How did this hidden treasure appear? Is this a main quest thing? I'll save. Whatsoever a man soweth. I saved over something. Why did I save over that? Oh well. Lauren Oopsum doesn't know the answer to a trolley problem, but Lisa chooses to flip the switch. Okay. Unfortunately, I saved over my Hearts of Stone save. I don't know how that happened. Oh well, it is what it is. I can't do everything perfectly. Finally, humans.
It's not allowed. That kind of eating feast is over. Circle him! Circle him! Maggot won't freak! Kill him! Son of a touch bunch!
That's what you get for bothering me. I have no idea if this is tied to the Coronata quest or if it's just a random thing I found along the way. As per your orders, Philibert, we joined Conrad Waite's expedition, a truly dense fool that one, set out from Caravesta, meaning to reach Lan Exeter on his own, and the best part is he wasn't going to do any trading along the way. Said he'd made a bet with some pals, that he could reach his goal in less than 80 days. This is a Jules Verne story. Conrad Waite, around the world in 80 days, yeah. His wagon was chock full of supplies, along with an altogether weighty trunk of... Luffy! Oh hey, thanks for lurking! I saw that you were hanging out in... I saw that you were hanging out in the stream. But I didn't want to call it out because I thought you might be busy with your stream as well. But yeah, thanks for keeping me company, man. I appreciate it. Cool. Chock full of supplies, weighty trunk of florins attached to the coach. We drank and ate all night at the pheasantry on his coin. I still got heartburn. Didn't hesitate a moment before agreeing to... Azu! Hey! Thanks for stopping by! Amy was here a short while ago, as was SSG. No, it's fine. Don't worry about being late, please. It's your weekend, right? I hope it's been going well so far. I'm doing... like this really crazy interlinked set of quests related to rival vineyard owners who apparently were being sabotaged by a third party entirely. So that's been pretty cool so far. Also, I'm getting my ass handed to me by some plants. So that's not fun. Oh, heads up, Azu. Before you redeem anything, I added a couple of sound effect related rewards, Bonk and TTS. Unfortunately, neither of them are working. They seem to run on my system, but they don't run in OBS. I know I added the browser thing correctly, but for some reason it's just not triggering. So I was about to. Yeah, I wanted to make sure you saved your precious blue balls on something more important. So that's why I wanted to give the heads up. Like I delayed my stream today. I was about to say something stupid. Of course you were. Of course. I could have let you, waste your balls, but I didn't want you to. I wanted to make sure that when you do use it, it's working. Also, I have no idea how to, refund balls if something goes wrong. So I didn't want to mess with that either. It's really weird. Like, okay, so if I do, so I have this audio mixer thing. If I go to chatting, yeah, that's the problem. I know when I was setting it up, I had an option, like that particular bot was sort of appearing as an option in my audio mixer. It's there in my source, but it's not there in my audio mixer, so it's fine. I mean, not a major issue. Oh, what are you using for TTS actually? I'm using something called CreatyBot. I might have a link here somewhere. It's like bot.creaty.com or something. Oh, bot.isaiahcreaty.com. So the reason I thought I'd set it up or give this a try was because StreamerBot doesn't run on Mac. No, not StreamerBot. Sorry, SpeakerBot doesn't run on Mac systems, and that seemed to be a more popular solution, but it didn't. This doesn't run on Mac. So this one seemed kind of common, at least based on the YouTube guides that I saw. But unfortunately, I don't think there's a problem with the bot. I'm sure there's just something off with my OBS. I have like way too much happening in my audio mixer anyway. So sometimes I just feel like starting afresh. Never knew about this one. You use Tangia. Okay, cool. I will make a note of that. Because hopefully, in case if I'm not able to get something else going, you figure it out so I can get you back for all of your 6-7 messages. Yes, no, of course. I honestly, I kind of deserve to have some vengeance and revenge inflicted upon me. That's a crazy thing about streaming though. There's so many different tools and bots, and every time you search online or on YouTube, it's like there's something else that's ranking higher in the search engine optimization. Let me collect my blue balls in the meantime. Yeah, save them up. I added a couple of other more expensive redeems as well, because I think Amy suggested a couple of really funny ones last time. Always something you can add into your streams. Yeah, exactly. Luffy and I were just talking about audio setups and whether raid alerts are working or not. And SSG shared some helpful tips as well on how OBS has some like automated tools to improve the quality of your microphone audio. But anyway, so apparently this whole report is a satirization, a parody, some version of Jules Verne's story, Around the World in 80 Days. So this guy is saying his wagon was chock full of supplies. It's a lot of florins. Drank and ate all night at the pheasantry. Still got heartburn. Didn't hesitate a moment before agreeing to let us join him on his journey. Our suggestion to pitch camp outside the city didn't raise the slightest suspicion. Near finished the job without even getting our hands dirty, but alas, Zuezan swung the hammer a bit too weakly. Skull didn't crack at once, and even though that cretin was drunk as a lord, he howled bloody murder and spooked the horses. To make things worse, they were already harnessed, so they've dragged the wagon straight into the lake. You're eager to get the blazes out of here quick as possible because this place is crawling with those knights and guardsmen. As if out of spite, the wagons got stuck in the mud. Okay, great. So unfortunately, I'm not around the world in 8 days. Yeah, funny. Some not so very smart people Journal from a journey around the world. Oh god. Some people wanted to go on an expedition and then came face to face with the reality of human greed. I, Conrad White, shall do the impossible. In 80 days, I shall traverse the entire continent from Caravista to Lanexeter. I spit upon danger and hold in the highest contempt all the small-minded folk who predict catastrophe and failure. I shall prove to my adversaries that betting against me was the greatest mistake of their lives, a mistake for which they shall pay dearly and in Nilfgaardian Florence. 6th day. I am still in Beauclair. To keep to my pre-established plan, I should have passed the city by altogether, for I am already 2 days behind. But blast it all, my rear's about to fall off from bouncing on that infernal wagon bench. I have reached my limit of tack and pork. I have earned a bit of luxury, so it's time to visit the famed pheasantry. 8th day. I made some new friends in the pheasantry, kindred lovers of adventure all. They caught on at once to the idea of behind my expedition and decided to join me. Tomorrow we embark together, yet Zwezan, one of my new companions, suggested we leave the city at once and pitch a camp outside Beauclair. There we shall be able to conduct a thorough inspection of my supplies and prepare for the journey onward. Evening. We have made our provisory... Oh god, I don't know how to pronounce that word. Bivouac? I think it's like a temporary camp. Anyway, everything was examined, my funds counted to the last coppers. Vezan loaded everything onto a wagon and prepared the horses. I now sit by the fire, drinking Estest and enjoying an evening of relaxation. Life is beautiful. And then this guy got his head struck by a hammer. Yeah. Glad to see that the land of Toussaint isn't all just unrealistic fairy tales. Okay. Dancing Star, Dragon's Dream, Puffball, Dimeridium, Moondust, Samum. Grape Shot. Grape Shot is good. Hello. Goodbye. Oh crap, that barely did any damage. Okay, okay. Oh, I bet that guy is Vezan. Alright. Alright. Oh hey, great. Cool. That is all that I need to get these guys down. Ooh, look at that! Oh, man. Can't wait to see the executions in Witcher 4. So even though these guys are 4 levels above me, I'm still doing fairly okay. Blinders of the 5 chivalric virtues. Wow. I mean, this looks like the sunken wagon, but okay, I have to go underwater. But hey, even if I don't get a lot of money from this... okay. It's not better, but at least it gives Roach a different look. So he has this on, which kinda matches his current armor. To be honest, combat in Witcher 3 is underrated. People hate on it too much. Yeah, it's weird. I feel like I completely missed out on the comment. Ooh, that's not bad. Even though it's like golden and stuff, I think it looks really cool. I completely missed out on the commentary around how basic the Witcher's combat might be. I do understand where people are coming from in the sense that... Yeah. Ooh, 263 florins. And some pate. Alright, that's pretty good. I like... After a certain point in the base game, I got like so over leveled that nothing was really a challenge. So,
not so fast, Roach.
Sort of separate but related to the whole combat discussion is the fact that enemies at your level don't feel like they are a particularly big challenge to deal with. But it's fine. I mean, like, you know, there are other games like Skyrim, for example, another fantasy game that has like super accessible combat and also has fights that really aren't much of a challenge. It's like, okay, you know, it's not wrong that the combat in this is pretty weak. Not weak, but like, let's say not particularly strong. But at least everything else about the game, from the story to the music, cinematics, all of that is like super strong.
That's it, Roach.
I think a big, not a big, like one challenge is that like this game in particular came out so long ago. Oh, yeah, back then when you ask people what they don't like about the game, it's almost always going to be the combat. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, no, that's fair. I'd say that the combat is probably one of the weaker aspects of this game. But not in the sense that, oh my god, I hate it, oh, I had to do this fight all over again. It's like, okay, fine. If it's a bit too easy, that's not the worst thing in the world either. I think, like, I do feel though that, you know, CDPR seems to be improving on the combat side from game to game. So it's just unfortunate that, like, there's such a long gap between the last Witcher game and the next one. So we only have Cyberpunk to go off of. And from what I understood, Cyberpunk at least had fairly good combat. Okay, we're gonna have some trouble here. And I'm out of that. Okay. Can I slow you guys down a bit? What I was trying to say was that, like, other studios at least kind of have a little bit more time from iteration to improve on their combat as well. So in the case of, like, okay, my health is not great. In the case of CDPR, it's like they had Witcher 1, which was super old, very basic. The graphics do not hold up. So understandably it's not going to be... Probably should have locked in a bit. Combat in Cyberpunk is amazing. So fun, especially after the big update they did to overhaul it. Yeah. I feel like other studios, like say Sony Santa Monica and the God of War series, would have time to sort of build that experience with improving their combat. Bethesda is not a good example of combat improvements. Capcom and Devil May Cry, their combat keeps getting better and better. What other fantasy game am I thinking of that would have, like... Okay, yeah. So BioWare Studios had Mass Effect, right? It's a sci-fi series, so it's very different. But Mass Effect went from being very RPG focused almost with their combat to being a lot more streamlined, focused, action oriented, and turning into a bit more of a third-person shooter. But it's like important to note that some games they take like they might come out 2 or 3 with like a gap of 2 or 3 years. So there's a little bit more time to iterate, improve, and so on. Whereas with Witcher, it's like there's a huge gap between their releases, and out of all of the experiences, Witcher 3 is by far the most polished. I didn't do anything. So... Okay, I'm gonna lock in this time, as much as I want to talk about combat and stuff. Otherwise, this game's combat is gonna hand my ass back to me. Oh, those are bad hits. Okay. Eat sandwich. Drink swallow. Come on. I have Quen up, so I should be okay. Okay, back up, time for Quen. Like, I will say, the cool thing about the Witcher combat is that there is a very rhythmic dance to it. You know, you hit, you dodge again, you hit. And especially when you're fighting necrophages, once you understand and learn their pattern, like those drowners or rot fiends and all, like you hit, they'll take a jab at you, so you dodge back and then you hit again. That certainly is unique. But it's fair, like, I'm sure people online had a lot of opinions about the combat, but it's serviceable enough. Especially, yep, honestly, I have faith in CDPR for Witcher 4. No way that you're gonna let another cyberpunk situation happen again. A dance is a good way to describe the feel of it. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so we are continuing with solving Coronata, the vineyard's problems. Cosmo, Cyril, brother, enough of this hesitation, this fretting, these feelings of guilt. Liam pays you practically nothing and you got a family to feed, so do as I say. Load up a cart with barrels of that new spiced wine and in the night, quiet as a mouse, haul it away from the estate. Head northwest and when you cross the stream, you'll find men waiting for you. Give them the barrels. They must be desperate to get to this wine because merely as down payment, they've handed me a pleasantly heavy pouch. Just be careful because a pair of those wild rock trolls hunt in the valley. How trolls end up there, you ask? They were imported for the tourney for knights to battle for the crowd's amusement. Thing is, they fled the transport and began slaughtering their way across the land. Great. Hide the share of the down payment I've sent because if someone finds you with that coin, they'll start asking questions. My advice, bury it in a pile of dung. No one will look there. Yeah, that's smart. Coin doesn't stink. God damn, that's a far away pile. Okay. Okay. So now I find myself facing a couple of choices. Read the note you found at Coronata. Okay. Solve all the problems. Okay, so I was able to secure proof of sabotage, which means I can proceed with solving everyone's problems without like getting locked out of anything, which is good. Oh, also Azu, I decided to like just make a choice and not just keep looking up the guides for while I'm playing Blood and Wine. Like I guess one reason for it was that I just wanted to experience this DLC in its own. DLC isn't even right. Expansion on its own terms, and like I felt like I could get really mired in looking at guides, trying to figure out the perfect choice. But the expansion itself is supposed to be somewhere between 15 to 40 hours long. And like, okay, I play a little too thoroughly, maybe it's 60 hours or so, but that's not so bad. I can, you know, if I feel like, okay, I have completely screwed up, I need to, oh, hey. Oh, Mute raided with 9 people. Whoa, hey. Ah, thanks so much for the raid, Mute. All right, we got Pinku Gandalf in chat. Strawberry, get muted. Nice, love the raid message. Blue Flambeau. Hey guys, thanks for stopping by. Super appreciate it. Like I got a chance to hang out with Mute on his stream a little while back, and he was watching the NTE update that happened on YouTube. So I'm super grateful to him for all the information. But hi, my name's Blookeeper. I'm here to help you keep your blues away. I'm relatively new at Twitch streaming. Oh hey, what was that? Oh, thanks for the follow, Strawberry. Super duper appreciate it. But I was just saying, relatively new. I became a Twitch affiliate like just last week, and it's big thanks to Azu Streams, who's in chat as well. The Witcher 3, yeah. I'm revisiting Blood and Wine. Okay, a little bit about myself. I love playing single player action focused RPG kind of games. I'm revisiting The Witcher 3 because I know that there's some DLC coming out very soon. I mean, not soon, it's early 2027, 6 months away, but I wanted to prepare for that. My first playthrough of The Witcher 3, which happened 10 years ago, did not go so well. I ended up all alone, which is kind of sad. My city died as well. So I wanted to retry this whole campaign and end on a happier note. Another follow, Pandra, super appreciated. Pinku as well. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for everything. Let me just snooze ads. But anyway, I'm retrying my playthrough of The Witcher to end on a happier note, let's say, and sort of help everything flow in nicely to the Songs of the Past DLC coming out early 27 and Witcher 4 as well, which will come out later next year. But thank you so much for stopping by. You're welcome to hang out. I love creating good, happy, enjoyable vibes. And right now I'm playing through The Witcher 3. Who knows, I might be playing some other games very, very soon, depending on how this DLC goes. But yeah, let's hang out. Let me catch up with chat as well. Mute says, congrats again on your affiliate. Thanks, man. Let me give a shout out to a couple of folks in chat as well. You may already know about them, but in case you don't, do give Azu Streams a follow. I would not have become affiliate without his amazing consistent support, for which I love hanging out in his streams and basically just harassing him with funny numbers. So if you like, bullying your favorite streamers as well as watching them play gacha games, give Azu a follow. Okay, Pinku Ganda, right, congrats on affiliate. Exactly what the gacha addict said, follow Blue, yeah. Cool, aye, Captain, you're talking about yourself. That's weird. Not exactly, I'll have to explain some other time. Alright, Mute. Right, miss anything in chat? The best way to play the game. Okay, cool. But anyway, you guys are all welcome to hang out with me as I experience the Blood and Wine DLC of The Witcher 3 for the first time ever. I was able to rework my last playthrough of the game to end up on a note where, okay, Ciri doesn't end up dying and she actually survives. She ended up becoming, in my previous playthrough, Queen of Nilfgaard.
Run, Roach.
And I guess Dandelion and I ended up going on a journey together or something. But I was kind of so unhappy with the fact that, oh my god, I didn't end up romancing either Triss or Yennefer. That I played through I played through the beginnings of Blood and Wine, but then I never actually finished it. But now in this playthrough, things have been a lot more successful. Ciri ended up going on the path, which is, ties into what the Witcher 4 story is going to be. And Yennefer and I started a romance as well, so I know that we will end up having some version of a happily ever after here in the land of Toussaint. So, had to use a guide, but at least things have gone well so far. I'm gonna have to go back to drawing, but have a great stream. Yes, no problem. Thanks so much for lurking, Mute, and to everyone else for keeping me company.
Now, where'd you get them catty people?
Super appreciate you all being here. Okay, right now, as it turns out, I am looking for a pile of dung. So that's fun. You guys can literally watch me searching for shit. There's an important reason why. I think I have some money to find. But yeah, hopefully I can find some, like, I don't know, stinky smells or something. I feel like I've been going around for a bit. Is this? Oh, this is manure. Okay, that's the least offensive manure I've ever seen in my life.
Red is a man whose wives like to thump his head.
I have to say the villager commentary has been particularly unhinged so far. All right, we got a ring, we got some florins. Sounds good. Cool. So we can get back to. That's an interesting drawing. Two dragons kissing each other. Cool. So main target with this particular stream has been to solve the problems of two different vineyard owners who are facing some pretty crazy levels of sabotage. I have unfortunately been getting my ass handed to me by things called archispores, which is just like, they're just the most unhappy plants I have ever met in my life.
Run, roach.
So hopefully I can continue to survive against them. But hey, while I have you guys in chat, I just wanted to give a heads up about what my schedule during the coming week is going to look like. I usually stream from Mondays, Wednesdays and Saturdays at this, rough time window thingy. But I'm planning on doing an extra special stream on Tuesday. The reason for that is Sony is doing a state of play on Tuesday, and for those who are not aware, state of plays are usually 30 minutes to an hour long video showcases where Sony talks about some upcoming games that they're working on for that might release in this year and maybe the next as well. And I'm pretty excited. I don't know what expectations to have necessarily, but I know that Sony will at the very least probably cover the Wolverine in some detail. The new Wolverine game that's being made by the same devs who have worked on Spider-Man. So I want to cover that. Now the problem is that particular showcase is going to happen at like 2:30 a.m. my time, which is insane. For reference, right now it is 8:45 for me. So 2:30 a.m. is going to be kind of crazy. So what I'll do is probably at around this time, if I can somehow avoid spoilers, I can do an extra separate special just chatting stream where all I'm doing is watching the Sony State of Play presentation. So if that's something that interests you, you're welcome to tune in. I'm sure there might be some games that are exclusive to PlayStation, but there might be other stuff so there might be some third-party games there as well. That's although it's happening on Sony's showcase, it might release on other platforms. So if gaming news is something that interests you, I think a lot of my streams in the month of June are gonna be covering like new releases, trailers that I find interesting, things like that. So feel free to come join in if that's something that you'd like to check out too. Okay, trading post. Every self-respecting merchant does some business in the capital of Toussaint. Going to hear the latest gossip from the famed Bells of Blookeeper in San Sebastian, or strolling down to the port to see if the docksmen have lost a barrel or two. But truly important business is conducted not in the city, but at this modest merchant's camp, an outpost far from the wine and song-laden atmosphere of Beauclair's eternal celebrations. Okay, interesting. Didn't realize that there's a port here, but that makes sense. Beauclair seems to be fairly large, and boats over here, so I can understand that there'll be some docks. However, I'm expecting
just a little too late.
a lot of this damage. Gotcha. So something bad happened here. Okay. Now, I know I should investigate all of this. I am not going to. I'm going to put a waypoint here and come back to this later. Otherwise, I feel like I am never going to get anything done. This is like the second place that I stumbled upon that feels like I'm going to have a list of stuff to do. Or that's like going to be a distraction from what I'm trying to do. So let's come back here later and we get to re-experience this ominous eerie music. Oh, an ad break is going on. Okay. Alright, cool. Let's let the ad break happen. What am I gonna do? Okay. So this is a good position to be, because I can go back to this point and complete some chores. Let's meditate. Okay. I've collected a bunch of things, but I'm not gonna sell them off. At the very least, I'm just gonna head to Velen, go to my favorite depressing town of Lindenvale, because I need every edge I can get. Those archospores are pretty mean. I died once already to a bunch of trolls, so I really need whatever help I can find. Okay, so we're back here. If anyone feels like Lindenvale is familiar, we actually did a quest with kind of an antagonist from Witcher 2. There's a guy named Leto, and we had some help to provide him at that blacksmith's cabin over there. He is on the run from some people who were after him. Right, how are you doing ads, Blue? How am I doing ads? So Azu, I have them playing every hour for 3 minutes. So in my last stream, I feel like they played very irregularly. I don't know why. But in today's stream, they're running a lot more smoothly. And speaking of running smoothly, somehow I've been streaming for 2.5 hours and everything is still working and not glitching. But that's how I'm doing ads right now. And as you're a subscriber, you're not seeing those ad breaks. So I made sure I had that setting enabled so that subscribers can get at least some benefit for, supporting my streams. But let me know your thoughts. Does that sound like something that makes sense, or is that something I should do different? And hey, to everyone who's still watching, thanks for sticking through the ads. Don't worry, you didn't miss out on anything. I just went and got a couple of chores done in the game. And we're picking up right back where we left off. In case if, ads annoy you as much as they annoy me, feel free to, subscribe. I set things up so that subscribers don't have to deal with ads, which I think is very helpful. Okay. So, to continue supporting Coronata, we have to head through this cave. Okay, it's a bit of a drop. Alright. But no pressure, don't have to subscribe or anything right now. Every little bit helps, and I'm super grateful for all the follows already. I'll try to post some clips soon as well. So if you see them and give me a like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, every little bit helps. I do a 3-minute ad once every hour to disable pre-rolls for an hour, but to be honest, I don't know what's the best way to do it. Yeah, from what I've heard from other just, straight up viewers, they also say like having ads just play every hour is what works best for them as well. Okay, seems like we have some stuff going on here. Okay, great. Thank you. Alright, NPC, I hope you're not affected by bombs. Alright. Let's get some whirl action going. Alright, they're all dead, yay. So, what's happening here?
Thank you, noble knight. I'd ventured north in search of herbs for a new flavored wine. When suddenly...
Calm down. It's over.
the bung diddlers kidnapped me.
Bung
In
diddlers?
hopes of collecting a ransom,
Bung diddlers. Okay, bung diddlers. So they're people who like playing with buttholes.
But with Master Liam's troubles,
Ma'am.
he never could have paid them. Ah, but I'm free and safe.
Oh, good, an herbalist!
To
Yay!
you. Should you need any herbs, I've a hearty stock at the Coronata. Will you walk me there?
I want to loot.
Need to look around here some more, but I'll be sure to stop by if I'm ever in the area.
She'll survive, right? She'll be fine. Yeah, hopefully I can find her again and play some Gwent. I have not played any Gwent this stream, and that is a travesty. I love Gwent. It's just been tough to find merchants in this game. Or, no, I'm finding merchants in Toussaint, but they're all the traveling kind. The last thing on their mind is to play Gwent. Ooh, a dirty letter. What does this say? From V. I'll be short and to the point. You have to grab Liam's herbalist and keep him from finishing production of that new wine. Leave the girl alone till I send more orders. Don't mess this up, you bum-brained beetroot. SSG! Welcome back! Thanks so much for tuning in. Let me give you a shout out as well. Chat, if you like watching a chill streamer play a gacha game like Wuthering Waves, then SSG is your guy. This dude is great. He streams a little bit too late for me to attend, and also right now his streams are paused because he's got exams to deal with for a little while, but he should get back to streaming very soon. And I like to think that I'm a positive influence because I've managed to convince him to play The Witcher 3. It's something that's been on his backlog for a very long time, but now he's going to finally play it. And while other streamers might influence you to get addicted to gambling games, or sorry, they're called gacha games like NTE, I hopefully convince people to play stuff that's a little bit more tame. So just FYI. Cool. So this is excellent news. We're done helping Coronata. Inform Liam that you resolve all his problems, help him take control of Belgard. We're not going to do that because we have one more thing to do for Vermentino, who is Liam's rival in a sense. So let's go try and help him. No problem, SSG, you deserve it. I'm also going to try and get some nice fresh clips set up so that when Azu gives me a shout out, a clip will play that is, you know, not as embarrassing as the janky ass low quality stuff that I had earlier. So for what it's worth, Azu, I did manage to... Oh hey, Witcher 4 is becoming a gacha according to the leaks. Yeah, sure. Honestly, I don't mind. I'd still play it, man. Can you imagine a game with this level of production quality, with like characters talking to you, like with so much spoken dialogue and lore, and characters speaking at you? Like, I'd happily play The Witcher 4 if it was a gacha game. They'd never do it. It would be so funny if they did. But if there's some parallel universe that exists where the Witcher series is, you know, gacha games instead, I'd be fine with it, man. At least then we'd get new content at a regular pace as well, instead of like having to, oh god, not these guys. They suck so much. I hate them. And I was gonna say something else. Why did I forget? I'm helping people in the vineyards, Azu ads, SSG games. Oh right, and yeah, SSG, just a heads up, in case this might affect when you play The Witcher 3, there's new DLC or an expansion coming out for The Witcher that will release in early 2027. It's going to be called Songs of the Past. So there's like a memo or something that went out on social media like just last week while I was streaming The Witcher 3. So just a heads up, that's going to happen, and then somewhere later in 2027, The Witcher 4 is going to come out. So yeah, they watched my stream. Okay, so maybe you're already aware. In case if I had forgotten to mention it, I just wanted you to know so that you can do your playthrough accordingly. Okay, I need to desperately lock in, otherwise I'm gonna die again and I don't want to. Good lord. Okay, stab, dodge. Cool. Christ, I burned the wrong thing. That's not good. Okay. Let's help ourselves. Up here. Retreats filter. Thunderbolt. Okay. Jump. Can't burn. Okay. That's bad. Toxicity is too high. I'm not recharging. I know I normally don't overload myself with poisons, but in potions. But oof, I'm having a bad time against these guys. Okay, and I'm stuck. Not a good place to be. Come on. At least I have half my health. Okay. Not a good place to get stuck on the geometry. I swear to God, I can do Gamba about, hey, will I survive fighting against plants? Come on. Okay, not good. Okay. One down. Praise the Lord. Okay. Can I freeze your ass? Here you go! Ah! I survived! Good lord! That's why they released it. You are VIP for it. Yeah, exactly. They saw this guy with like 10 followers streaming The Witcher 3 and they're like, hey, we should release an expansion for The Witcher 3. This like decade-old game. People will play it. See, this guy is streaming it. Thanks for the glazing, SSG. I super appreciate it. I still haven't figured out how to give bonus blue balls to people, but once I do, I'll be sure to pay you back with interest for all the nice things you say to me while I've been on stream. Whew. Okay, we survived, we made it. I should keep in mind, 3 potions at once is not a manageable amount of toxicity. Which reminds me.
We had to summon a witcher to do their work.
Okay, so let me just get done looting all this stuff. It's all junk. I have so much false teeth now. I could quit being a witcher and be a dentist for a while. Normally there's like a treasure chest or something in these abandoned areas, but at the very least I can settle for some nice alcohol.
You'll smell the soiled armor at once.
Okay, I need to get... Oh, hey! Okay, not. Oh, no. There is something for me to look at. Another letter from Augustine. Ladislas! They've robbed the barrels from our storehouse. We must prepare a new batch and quickly, efficiently. Read your instructions carefully. Chop down 8 chestnuts. Prepare planks from them as quickly as you can. Then send the planks to be lied. Then find 12 no, that's echinacea. 12 is whatever. Chop them down and remove the bark. We will apply finish to the chestnuts as soon as they're back from leaching. Don't let any lads go to work alone. Send them out in twos at the least. I've heard those voracious yellow plants are liable to sprout up anywhere. They're true banes, so be careful. A note from Augustine Cooper. Okay. Now, I have a bunch of points. I have 6 points accumulated. I could try and make my toxicity life a bit easier. Potion overdose threshold is up to 80%. Potion duration time and bomb damage is increased by 15%. Okay. Each potion dose imbibed heals 10% of max vitality. Gotcha. Delayed recovery. Potion effects don't wear off until potion toxicity falls to 85% of the max level. Don't wear off. Oh, okay. That could be extended duration for potions, but still, I'm managing toxicity, which is risky. Imbibing a potion gives a 33% chance. Alright. Brewing, oil prep, bomb creation, mutation. Every known level 1, 2, or 3 or alchemy formula increases maximum toxicity by 0.5. Okay, this could be helpful for me to keep. What would I give up in order to make this happen? I got Griffin School. Yeah. I'm gonna need to sit and think about this a different time. Maybe I can sub this out at least for... Hey, look! 69! Haha! Funny number! Green mutagen... Okay, let's craft another kind of mutagen for now. Because I do like the other stuff that I have and I don't want to lose out on that. Okay, for greater... Oh! I don't have any Rebus or Nazari Basil. Okay, means I can't make what I'm looking for. There has to be another recipe for this. Green. Because usually with like greater reds, all you need is, yeah. Alright, hey, what's up, chat? Cool. We should be back and alive and working already. Yeah, doesn't seem like stuff is lagging on my end, which is good. Let me just check my YouTube streams as well, make sure they are happy and up and running. I think we're good to go. Okay, yeah. Looks like we are back. Lag could not aura farm because Blue was prepared. Exactly, yes. I gotten this down to a science, bro. Just need a couple seconds. It's like a pit stop, right? Like my PC needs a second to stop, to go for a pit stop. It needs the wheels to be changed, and then we're back up and running all over again. Now, chat, I did want to mention, in case if you're liking my content and want to keep in touch even after the stream, we do have a Discord as well that you're welcome to join. It's a great place to join to stay notified about when I'm going live in case I have any schedule changes. So I'm sharing the link right here. Feel free to click the link and join. Also, this is an excellent month because in case there's any gaming news or something that I'm excited to see, I'll be sharing trailers on the Discord as well. June is such a fun month because there's like Summer Games Fest happening. PlayStation has their State of Play. I'm sure Microsoft and other folks will be sharing more news too. Even the Witcher folks said that somewhere in late summer they'll be sharing more footage or information about the Songs of Past DLC. Sorry, the Songs of the Past DLC for The Witcher 3. So in case, you need a little help staying on top of all the news, gaming related or otherwise, my Discord is a great place to keep track of all of that. So let me go ahead and pin this message to chat. Okay, manually pinned. Okay, cool. Oh, cool. All right. So at your leisure, it's a fun place to come and hang out in. And yeah, in case anyone joins, I'll be sure to set up your permissions as well. Now, I had something else that I was doing. Here we go. Cool. All right. But big appreciation to all of the folks who are lurking and just hanging out. Whether you're actively chatting or lurking, I'm just happy to have the company while I stream. Honestly, I'm super appreciative. Like I started playing video games. This is gonna make me sound old, so I'm sorry in advance. But I started playing video games like decades ago, from the PS1 era. I should use a new controller. So from a PlayStation 1 till now, video games have been probably one of, if not my most favorite hobby. And I'm just happy to, get to share that with all of you folks. So, can I fast travel to here? Nope. Alright, we're in for a very, very long horse ride. Let me grab some food. Cool. Your voice is perfect for it. I'm lurking, listening while editing. Voice is perfect for chill background noise. Thank you so much, Azu. Like that compliment goes right back to you as well. Like sometimes I just need some noise playing while I'm like pacing up and down with my newborn in my arms, gently rocking him, trying to help him go back to sleep. And I just have like your stream running on YouTube. Not your stream, your words running on YouTube while I'm like shushing my child. So he's fallen asleep a bunch of times to the sound of your voice. And the nice thing for him is that like as chaotic as your streams can get with like all the music and other stuff playing, like all of that is like helpful noise to him. Well damn, you're gonna corrupt your son with the 6-7 TTS messages. Okay, I just had to stop by to appreciate this bush. It's like this random pink bush in the middle of nowhere. It's so nice. Ghost of Yote and Ghost of Tsushima have much prettier looking flowers, but it's nice to stop and smell the roses every once in a while. But yeah, I don't mind corrupting my son with those messages. Hey, at least he'll learn his number soon, right? Better late than never. I do wonder if like 6-7 is going to stick around as a meme even when he's older. 69 has stuck around for a very long time because of the internet. Why is that guy just running? What happened? You okay, bro? Okay. So yeah, 6-7 has the potential. But at least like 6-9, you will regret it. Watch his first words will be 6-7. That would be so funny if it is. Oh my god. Okay, so we're in like the regal part of Beauclair with the tourney and everything. Hopefully I don't get stopped by a cutscene or something. I just like to keep moving forward. I know that there's like a main story thing that's gonna happen here later. We cease to succor, huh? Ah, okay. There's a lot of stuff happening here. Okay, so these are the tourney grounds. It's not even the main city. Wow. Alright. Let's keep going. Are all these kids just running around and playing, or are they just NPCs who spawned and are trying to get back to the area they're supposed to be? Oh, so this is San Sebastian. Okay, I've heard a little bit about this area.
Well, well.
Is this woman just randomly dancing, or... Oh. Huh! Oh, look at her. She's like playing with a butterfly. She caught a butterfly. What's she gonna do with it? Aw, look at her. Oh my god, I'm so happy to be here after how depressing Velen was. And I spent 180 hours in the areas of Novigrad and Oxenfurt and Velen. And they had their fair share of like military occupation and shit. So I can understand why they're depressed. But it's so nice to like take a step away from there and hang out in some place new.
I saw a dead man yesterday. Smelled funny and had no eyes.
I wonder where the Songs of the Past DLC will take place though. Like what exactly its setting is. Okay.
Slow now.
We shall long bear the scars of that witch's visit.
Alright. Racism continues to be a thing here.
That's it, Roach.
Right, that red exclamation.
Come here.
No, I don't want to. Stop it. Stop distracting me from my path. Is there at least we found like a fast travel marker here? Right. That armorer guy over here is going to be the dude I need to upgrade my armor set. I look forward to it, but again, not the objective of today's stream. Good lord, it's already this time. Okay. Hey, the Metina Gate. Ooh, what's that all the way over there? Gosh, let's look at that world. I don't know if I can even get to half of that, but man, it's pretty. I should tune into another streamer who Azu has rated a few times. Her name is Lauren Possum? No, sorry, no, that's somebody else. It's Lauren Oopsum. So she's been playing through the Outer Wilds, no, Outer Worlds? I always forget. As well as the Oblivion remaster. And oh, so this is a vineyard that everyone's fighting over. God damn it. The Belgard vineyard. I can't believe after I'm done with all the quests, I finally find it. The vineyard's former owner racked up significant debts with a loan shark who then sold them to bandits for collection. When they found he had no coin to collect, they murdered him alongside all other residents of his estate. Yikes. As if that were not heinous enough, they then made the vineyard their base from which they would hijack transports of wine to fuel their drunken orgies. Okay, I mean, I can't fault them for doing that. So fierce and well stocked were they, none could chase them off until one brave alchemist spiced a transport crossing their territory with a powerful extract of ricin. It sounds like a Breaking Bad reference. Wow. But I was just giving Lauren her flowers. You know what? I have no idea if I can shout out in this way. Shout out. Okay. At Lauren? Oh, she's not in chat, so I can't do that for her. She's great. Like both the games that she's playing, the Outer something or the other, as well as the Oblivion remaster, are games that have been in my backlog for a while. One of the first games I streamed last year was like the beginning section of... Okay, slower. I should be able... I can run faster than this. One of the first games that I streamed last year were the was that Oblivion remaster, specifically because like I'm a huge fan of Skyrim. I've sunk hundreds of hours into it. Oh no. Okay. There's too many underground enemies. I stopped playing that fairly quickly just because I was more interested in revisiting The Witcher, and I was kind of just using that game as like using that game as a way to sort of test my streams. But it's still on my list, you know. Like I said, I sunk in probably 200 hours in different editions of Skyrim. And Bethesda isn't making any new games anytime soon, unfortunately, so of course looking forward to that. At this point, I wonder if they'll be like an actual remaster of Skyrim in that same new engine that they have used for Oblivion. Are really annoying. Here, can you freeze? Nope. No sir. If I keep dodging, they can't hit me, which is good. Okay. Help me out. Are these guys weak to Erden? Has that been the solution all along? Huh! What do you know? Glossary, bestiary. I normally do a better job of reading these. Arachase. Light sleeping Arachase light. That's a different thing. Giant centipedes. God damn it, they're weak against Erden. Great. Cool. I am happy. It took me a while, but I learned that piece of information, and I look forward to using it as much as I humanly can. Because goddamn, these guys are annoying. There have been a lot of, I would not say annoying, but certainly difficult monsters that I've been facing ever since I reached Toussaint. Even there are these like literally gigantic spiders that have popped up a bunch of times. I think they're called arachnomorphs. They have not been fun, man. I'm not complaining, okay, to be clear. It'll be more clear when I do sound like a... I'm gonna go rest, but there is a possibility that my resting becomes a sleeping and I wake up tomorrow morning if you do not hear from me, KO. Okay. Thanks for the heads up, SSG. Super appreciated. I really hope you're resting well and your studying is going smoothly too. So whatever you're doing to prepare for your exams, I hope it's all going as well as it can. So have a good sleep, and I know we'll see each other again soon. Okay, so we're going on the super long journey to find this godforsaken buffoon who has been sabotaging a couple of vineyards and preventing them from purchasing another vineyard in an auction. I have to guess this guy is somehow affiliated with the Belgrade vineyard, or it's entirely possible he's just trying to make some money. An abandoned storehouse in the Carburetor Woods. Well, 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 what do we have here? Oh, look, a well! Ha, ha, ha. Oh, it's a closed well, but still, well, 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 indeed. Is that funny? Should I clip that? I think that's really lame. I'm gonna... That's a lame moment that's exclusive to... Well, well, there you go. Clip. Ah, fuck. I don't think it works that way. Oh my god. You just want to embarrass me on your stream and you give me a shout out and you can showcase how lame I am. And to be fair, I did manage to... aha! So that's where I'm supposed to go. Okay. I did manage to... It's not embarrassing. It's not? Okay, okay. Thank you. If you're saying it's not embarrassing, then I believe you, Azu. That's how much I trust you. And you wouldn't, you know, hurt my trust, would you? You didn't make me regret placing my faith in you. Okay, so we're supposed to move forward in here. The color also keeps changing. Surely, yeah, surely. The color also keeps changing a little bit. So maybe there's a monster here already, but that seems unlikely. Okay, lots of stuff to loot, and I see some sparkling in the distance, which shall be my proof. I'm not sure if that exclamation clip thing worked, Azu. So anyway, I guess I'll find out once the stream is done. Take care, everyone. Bye bye. You too, SSG. Take care. Rest well. Oh crap. Oh gods. Okay. Alright, it's just one of you. Oh, this is easy. Oh, you can't move. I feel so sad for you. Is bro not dying? Okay, okay, it worked. Great. Probably should have expected that, but hey. Search the warehouse using your richer senses. Cool. Bit of a jump scare, but we survived. Okay, there was some weird sound effects happening, but we are okay, chat. Can I... Nope, can't blow that up. Dye solution, pink armor dye. Ooh, look at that.
More saplings. Makes it degenerate to cultivate something like this.
So that's what's making all the noise. Oh, my favorite. Yes. Yes, let me set all these garbage dumpster creatures on fire. Anyone else want some more? Ah, yeah. There they are. Oh God, stop with the noise. Good. Loot, jug, timber, stock taking report. What does this say? Westbin Arcaspore Hatchery, codename Mushroom Farm near Teshem, Mutna. Oh, owner is Count Vladimir Crespi. Stock under review. Westbin Arcaspore bulbs. 6 dormant bulbs, 24 buds without sprouts, changes since last stocking, blah blah blah. Important, some bulbs are now too mature to be safely transported. They should be burned. Oh no.
Who's Count Crespi's behind the sabotage at both vineyards? Gotta tell Matilda and Liam.
So that's who C was in the notes that we found earlier. God, why do they still have to be making that noise? Man, that's like... I spent my entire stream just trying to deal with this guy and all the sabotage he's been doing, which I'm happy about. Like, again, that's a testament to CD Projekt Red and their level design. Like, they when they say that they are releasing DLC, it is remarkably expansive. Yeah, the expansion is expansive. Okay.
Let's go.
Like, that's not even a pun. That's just like me connecting two words. Don't clip that, chat. It's not word clipping. Interesting. Very interesting. So I have next to no fast travel points nearby. So let's head over to the left. At some point in my life, I will also play Cyberpunk 2077. I am slightly embarrassed that I never got into that game. I even have that. There's a separate expansion that they made. I should. I know, Azu. I should. Like, I love CDPR so much. How could I not play Cyberpunk up until now? It's crazy.
Giddy up.
But yeah, it's another. My backlog is a mile long, and it's actually an amazing game now. Yeah,
There's something wicked here. It's in the air. I can smell it.
Acha. Okay. So, I was hoping to just stop by here to maybe grab a helpful fast travel point. Unfortunately, that... Oh! It's an entrance. Okay. I can't see it, but there's something floating up above me. Cool. Actually, yeah. So what I was saying was that, man, there was like some insane there was insane levels of hype for Cyberpunk, and then the pandemic happened, and somehow CDPR decided not to delay the release of the game and still stick with their... No, actually they delayed it multiple times. It became a meme of them sharing text that was like, that had a yellow background with like some lettering saying, we're so sorry, we have to delay the game again and again and again, and eventually it came out at the end of 2020, and there was a lot of disappointment. There were so many videos about all the bugs that everyone was facing. The game was unplayable on PS4, and it wasn't officially released for PS5. It just was working in backwards compatibility.
Come on, Roach.
But so it had a fairly negative release, and like damaged a lot of goodwill that CDPR had managed to accumulate over time. Somebody's looking for a fight? What's happening? Oh, a boar! I'll kill that boar. But fortunately CDPR stuck with it and did their best to like get that goodwill back. They fix a lot of the problems that were with the game, so much so that expansion that they released, reworked a lot of the combat as well. So they essentially pulled a No Man's Sky, which is good to see. It's a bit of a rarity with certain third-party publishers. Like if a game is bad, they'll do some basic improvements and fixes, but they'd sooner just move on to a new property. Oh god, if I'm gonna get killed by these boars, I'm ending stream. Come here, let me cook you. Okay, great. Oh, this is no joke. These guys are like 3 levels higher than me, and I'm still getting my ass handed to me. But yeah, I'm glad to see that Cyberpunk eventually got the improvements that it deserved, and people had a ton of fun with it. Yeah,
Come on,
I
Roach.
do hope to finally visit that game at some point. Although, with the way I clear my backlog, it's gonna be like, oh hey, Cyberpunk 2078 is going to release. And then I'll be like, okay, time to play through 2077 now. Hope that doesn't happen. I'm glad we found an intermediary village, Francolarts. The Caroberta Woods are named after Toussaint's reigning Duchess, grandmother, Duchess Carolina Roberta, who loved organizing elaborate games of hide-and-seek in this forest. A small trapper's post located on its outskirts has grown into the tranquil village known as Francolar. Here, hunters, woodcutters, and beekeepers come to sell the fruit of the woods. The village springs to life once a year when Baron Trastamara organizes his annual wood festival and invites all the court out for a spectacular hunt. Oh, that's nice. Okay, and now we can finally put Wine Wars to the rest. Is that what you say? Put it to bed? Put it to rest? Streaming really affects my brain and recall ability.
We shall never get anywhere in this manner. I care about one thing only.
Ah, Christ, you have an ad break in a few minutes? Okay. That's too much ad breaks.
Pretty face is hardly enough if the head at the Dorns is empty.
Says the most foppish
Watch where you step,
philanderer of
fool.
the southern reaches.
Darn it! Watch where you step,
Better
fool.
to tend to your vineyard and look less to the grape-stomping lasses.
Okay. Guys, I have some good news. Some asshole named Crespi has been bothering all of us.
Master Witchet, have you any news?
One and the same man caused Coronada's and Vermentino's problems. Got proof. A certain Count Crespi. He's at the root of it all.
What, Crespi? Belgard's erstwhile owner?
Aha!
That's impossible.
Got it all here, in writing.
He did indeed have motive. He knew well his own vineyard could not survive if Vermentino and Coronata were to join forces.
Probably why he incited the feud. Pulled it off, too, mostly. Just failed to bring his plan to completion.
Oh, what a
and the beast
bummer.
got him.
Incredible. You mean to say it wasn't Liam?
And I was certain my troubles were Matilda's doing.
In light of new evidence, the most just
Oh,
resolution would be for
interesting.
both injured parties to share oversight of Belgard.
Wait just a minute. Do you mean to suggest we're to cooperate?
It's the optimal solution, yes. In terms of the health of the enterprise as well.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I do believe he's right. Perhaps it is time to bury the hatchet.
3 vineyards are more than one. There's much to be gained.
Ah, great.
So be it.
Capitalism
That's
at
not
its
all.
finest.
The troubles at your vineyards? Solved them. You can go back to operating normally now.
Splendid news. I'm relieved to see you hired a professional, especially one whose aid might still prove invaluable. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Follow me. It's high time you saw Belgard.
Witcher, come with us, please. Something tells me we'll have tasks for you yet.
Really?
All right, let's go.
How much more?
My desire for Belgard to pass into capable hands is no idle whim, for the vineyard's fallen upon hard times since its previous owner's demise. I've been told of workers dying on their rounds, monsters prowling about. before anyone can call this home,
I
they will have
see.
to deal with these inconveniences. That is the minister's wish.
More work for me, I guess.
If you're willing, we'll gladly accept your help.
Did I get paid?
I can help, sure.
Alright. I don't know if I got my original fees. But y'all better give me some money. Here. 1175. That's a reasonable
Too
deal.
much. Definitely too
Oh
much.
god. Okay, fine. Oh hey, Azu, just for you. Six, 7.
A bit less?
Oh, come on.
Is that out of
Not
the question?
again. Okay, and they're pretty annoyed right now. Yeah, no, they share your feeling as well, Azu. Can you guys give me something? Like, what's the point of this whole haggling mini game if I'm not even gonna get anything extra out of it? Okay,
Fine.
great,
have a
thank
deal.
you. I got 111 more gold, I guess. Lucky me.
More or less already agreed, I guess.
That's a weight off my chest, I must say. Your reward shall be fair, I promise.
I'll get to work.
Okay, that's another set of quests to do.
You witcher.
You will help me, won't you?
I'm shocked that none of... okay, 8... Okay, cool. We're getting all our rewards now. 840 there. And hey, funny number again. 767, Azu. I really hope your son's first words will be 67 instead of Mama. Yeah, that'll be really funny. Okay, chat. I think with that, we're gonna call the stream to a close. Once again, apologies for the delay. I was trying to set up some stuff with Twitch. Met with some mixed success. Let me go ahead and pause, switch screens for a bit. But thanks again to everyone who tuned in. Thanks so much to folks for all the follows. Really appreciate all the support. Once again, if y'all would like to continue to hang out, the Discord link is still in chat and will be there for a little while longer. So, follow... sorry, I'm a bit tired. So do join the Discord. Otherwise, you followed me on Twitch, so you should be able to view my schedule. I'll update it to include that special stream I'll be doing on Tuesday as well. But yeah, with that, shout out to Azu. Good stream, Blue. Get some rest. Will do. Shout out to Azu, SSG, Luffy. Thanks so much for stopping by. Big shout out to the Mute Freak for the raid. Super appreciate all the support, chat. And with that, we'll bring the stream to a close, and I'll see you all again at a similar time on Monday. Bye bye. It's Blookeeper signing off.